guys, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope you're having a very felicitous day. Today we're going to be talking about what it's like being a young author and my writing story. If you guys want to check out my other video, I have a video on beta readers and what they are, and it's really has a lot of information, so if you're wondering what they are, go check it out. And if you haven't heard of my book, I have a book published. I self-published this in November of 2018. It's called Into the Mountains I Look. It's available on Amazon on paperback form and also Kindle, and that's the Kindle is new, so be sure to check that out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So to start my writing journey off, I was about 13-ish when I first started writing, 12 or 13, and I had met this girl at a homeschool Christian conference, and she was an author, and I was like, I want to be an author too. Like, she was so cool to me, and I was like, I gotta do this. So I started writing, and I just started like creating the story, and I was like, this is super fun, I love it. And we ended up getting a hold of this girl, and I was like, hey, can we like talk, and I want to write a book and all this stuff. And so she helped me and encouraged me and just took me under her wing and was like, let's do this. She put that motivation in me when I didn't think I could do it. And in that process, I had written this book. It's called Be Strong and Courageous. I had written it, and she had helped me edit it, and I put so much into this book. I literally spent hours upon hours going through edits over Skype with her. It took a very long time. And when I got it, I was so excited, but the cover was off, and the printing company just didn't do a very good job. They didn't print chapter 1. There were just some mess ups that I was not proud of, and I let that fear of what if it's not good enough scare me so much, to the point where I put it on the back burner and I didn't tell anyone about it because I was scared. I didn't want people to know. I didn't want anyone to see it because I thought it was the worst book that was out there. I literally didn't want anyone to read it because I thought it was so bad. Going back now and looking at it, I'm like, why didn't I put this out there? Because I was so afraid of what people would think that I just put it away. You're just gonna look at your book and be like, this isn't good enough. No, it's good enough. So with that in my story, I ended up I took a break from writing because I was afraid of trying again, because I didn't think I was good enough. And even if people said, no, your story was good, I really liked it, I was like, no, it's not, it's really bad. So I took a break from writing, and I didn't start again for about a year, maybe a year and a half, and then I was like, you know what, it's time, I want to write again. This is my passion, I want to write again. So I started writing, went through the whole editing process, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go through a different publishing company, I'm going to do things different, I'm going to, just change the way I did things completely. And what I got out of that is my book, Into the Mountains I Look. And holding this and being like, I published this is on Amazon, is really exciting for me because it's a dream that I've had. And after failing and trying again, I did it. And I think if you're afraid of failing, you just keep going, just keep pushing through. When people hear that I wrote a book, they look at me and they're like, you wrote a book? How did you write a book? You're just a kid. It's like, yeah, I did it, and it was great, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. Or people will be like, how did you do that? Like they doubt that I actually did it, or just different things. Another thing that you should do is, when you're selling your books or talking about your book, is have faith in yourself. Like, talk about your book like it's the best thing ever, because this is your work and it's your best thing ever. you are showing everyone your hobby, your favorite thing to do. So when you're doing it, be proud of your work, because one day you may be someone's favorite author. You may be someone's, person that they're like, I want to be just like them. Because when I was first starting to write, I saw this quote that it says, one day you'll be someone's favorite author. And I was like, no, I'm not. There's no way my book would be like I'm never going to be someone's favorite author. Like, there's a lot of good authors out there. And I believed the lie that I wasn't a good author. And so over the years, I've just put my work out there, my book, and I've never seen anything from it. Well, there was, I was at a conference, and this older brother, he bought one of my books for his younger sister, and I had never met the little girl, and I signed it and was like, oh, fun, I hope she enjoys it, and I didn't think anything of it. Well, I ended up meeting her later that year. That was actually this year. I ended up meeting her in August, and it was so fun because she loved my book, and she had read it over and over and over and over, and I was like, what? And I was like, so what's your favorite book, or who's your favorite author? And she said one other person and me, and I was like, what? Like, this little girl, I'm her favorite author. And she was just like, so when's the next book gonna come out? And just excited about it. And it was like my dream came true of being like someone's favorite author, and all that self-doubt I had before of like, I'm not good enough. I realized that I was just so afraid to put myself out there that I wouldn't write. And when I did, this little girl fell in love with my book, and it was a really, really cool experience, and I just absolutely adore this little girl now. And it was just a really cool experience to be like, this is something that I've worked so hard on, and that other people love it too. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my video and story time, I guess. And I hope that you have a felicitous day, and you can check out my blog linked below, and also my book on Amazon.